voluntary self-submission to God's will. Jesus' parents, Mary and Joseph, obey the king's command when Jesus is born. They bring Jesus at purification time according to the law of God prescribed before that saying, every firstborn male shall be designated as holy to the Lord. And they offered the sacrifice according to what is stated in the law of the Lord, a pair of turtle doves or 2 young pigeons. The main point is not focused on the purification time. It is on the act of submitting Jesus instead. This is the exact moment when he gets official recognition as a Savior promised for Israelites in the Old Testament. At the same time, there stood Simeon and Anna. Simeon and Anna are faithful and humble Israelites in the waiting of the revelation of God's salvation. Their act of waiting in the temple is unbearable. Simeon and Anna wholeheartedly spend their time even though they have been at their old age. They are still faithful in the temple until finally their act of waiting had been paid off when Jesus was finally presented in the temple. Dear brothers and sisters, at the moment Simeon blessed Jesus' parents, he also reminds that the Son, Jesus, will become the sign of quarrels, and the Mother Mary's heart will be struck by the sword. Those 2 warnings of Simeon referred to the importance of Jesus' sacrifice in his mission to save the whole world. As Jesus' followers, we are invited to fully commit to the will of God that has been constituted by God in our hearts. What kind of will? The will is in giving mercy, since God himself has firstly shown mercy to all people along the history of humankind. In history, Jesus was born into this world because for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that everyone who believes in him shall not perish but may have eternal life. For the priests, candidate of priests, and religious communities, today this is a special and kind reminder to keep recalling, reminding, and praying on the God's calling that we are living. We learn from Mother Mary and Saint Joseph when they presented their son, Jesus, to God. We also learn from Simeon and Hannah, who sacrificed their life by fully dedicating their time in the ever waiting in the temple. This is a concrete example of full loyalty and servitude. Dear brothers and sisters, have we really presented ourselves to serve God and others? Have we really allowed the will that has been disseminated by God within us? My brothers and sisters, let us realize the mercy to others, mainly those marginalized